All right, I guess this is part 3. Let me straighten this. Sorry, I keep cutting it off. Cool. Let's hopefully this is the last part. I so yeah. So basically I'm comfortable with it just being that 8%, let me hold that. That 8%, let me hold that. Right? So I did the first one last week. And there's only one more left to do. Let me explain how this all works out, how God is in this. Bruh. So apparently for the past couple weeks, the TA, the person who's supposed to be marking these summaries, went MIA. Went MIA to the point that, anyways, something almost happened. But then last minute, he came back and was like, oh, okay, like, all right. And basically all that to say that the professor had to give all of us 100% on the last summary. So I don't have to do that last summary and I get 100% on it. Do you see what I'm saying? How God favors me. Yeah. And that all happened in the same day. Just back to back, just amazing news. Just first one, I didn't even miss class. Second one, ooh, look at that bird. Wow, distracted. The second one, yeah, I don't even have to do that last summary, which I didn't even want to do anyways, but look at that. I got 100%. All I had to do with that one, that's it. That's it. Anyways, God is amazing, is what I've come to say, basically. So yeah, back to this. So basically, I'm at a place where I'm like, cool. We'll try to just book a place for like a month, and we'll just see. Because in Toronto, because you know anything can happen at any moment. God only needs one. And there's also a possibility that everything I have, I will have it. I will have it when I need it. You know, like God will provide. So I don't need to worry about that. I could win the lottery today. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Anything can happen at any moment, but my God is not money. So I'm not about to be making decisions based on, okay, well, do I have enough? Bruh, the creator who created heaven and earth, you think money is an issue for his children? That's laughable. So we're going to just have to figure this thing out. Because every sign I'm getting is, babes, just go and God got you. So I'm just going to have to go. But last night I started thinking about the logical, like, there's going to be a point, there's going to be a day where I take these 4 bags, carry on and luggage. I'm going to take these 4 bags. I'm going to get on a plane. Wait, first of all, I'm going to go through security knowing that it's just me and God. And I'm not really informing anybody that I'm doing this. And I'm just going to have to trust that I'll be safe. And I'm really going to get these bags, go through security, wait, wait with my thoughts, and get on that plane. Okay, destination. Get on another plane. Now we're in Toronto. Then order some type of taxi, cab, Uber, and then go to either my hotel or the place that I'm renting for a month. I'm really going to do that. And then I'm really going to sleep there that night, knowing I ain't got a job. I ain't looking for one, because God is showing me my dreams and it has nothing to do with things that have nothing to do with my dreams. I hope that makes sense. But whatever job I would get that's where I'm at right now has nothing to do with my dreams. And I need things that push me towards God, not further away. I need things that are progressing me into my dreams, not further away. You feel me? Like, God has given me a 5-year vision, bro. We are not wasting time. We are not wasting time. So we're just gonna have to figure it out. Because see, the thing is, at the airport, I could receive some amazing opportunity that completely changes my life for the better at the airport. At the airport, before I even get to my destination. Or within that month when I'm in Toronto, something amazing could just happen that ends up solving this concern right now of, bruh, where do we go from there? We're just gonna have to do it and trust that God got me. Yeah, but the most exciting part, I guess, when you think about it, this kind of cool. I love adventures. That's one thing about me. I'm really spontaneous. I love adventures. So this is kind of cool. I am a fan of this. Like, God, you know I'm a fan of this. You know, it's cool. I'm a fan. It's kind of cool. If the fear would just chill for a sec, and to be honest, these videos, making these recordings actually makes it a little bit better. It makes me laugh about it a little bit. It makes me get out of my head for a sec and be like, everything's gonna be okay. So to the point of the exciting part about this is that I think I'm just gonna document my entire experience. I'm just gonna document it. In the airport, I'll document it. That's why I talked about, TikTok. I think I'm just gonna be uploading on TikTok. And then maybe I'll like screen record a short part and then upload it there. I don't know how it's all gonna work out, but that thought just came through today, that let's just document it. The only thing I know for sure is that God says that I love. What I'm supposed to do is love, spread love, be love to the best of my ability. Love. What I'm supposed to do is glorify God. There we go. And God has given me a personality, baby, use it. I'm still coming into it, but at least try. God is still revealing to me who I truly am. God is developing me into who he created me to be. Just try. He knows that I don't know how to perfectly maximize my personality and use it to the fullest, but just try. So I know I have a personality, I'm supposed to use it. Cool. I know that God has given me this voice for a reason. I'm supposed to use it. I'm supposed to speak, and I'm just supposed to be me. I don't have to be anybody else. I don't need to fake like I know more than I do. I don't need to fake like I have all this confidence. I don't need to fake like I don't have anxiety. I don't need to fake like, all I have to be is honest in my truth, just who I am, authentic. That's all God needs from me. He doesn't need me to be anybody else. If he needed someone else for exactly what he's doing in my life, he would have done that. He would have done that. But he chose me. And he knows what he's doing. He did not make a mistake. So, yeah. I mean, that's kind of exciting though. I'm just going to document it. And maybe that'll make me feel less like freaked out about it. Because another thing with TikTok is that it's kind of like your people end up seeing your content because they're kind of on the same wave. So maybe it'll feel a little bit less scary. That's all I can say. Bruh. Because I know all of yesterday and this morning, stress upon stress. But that's only because I was looking at the physical. I was looking with my eyes and not my heart. I was looking with my eyes and not faith. But when I think about faith and thinking about how God can do anything at any moment, and God only needs one moment, just one. What? David in the Bible was just going to give someone lunch. Destiny was waiting for him. He didn't know. He wasn't prepared. But he was prepared because God made sure he was prepared before the battle even happened. So I'll be honest, I absolutely love this, but it's scary because it's so uncertain. And it's really like, babes, after that week, if it ends up being a week, because I still do not know. If it ends up being a week in a hotel, I don't know what's happening after there. But then again, there's still a month. And in that week, anything can happen at any moment. Because you think about it, at the beginning of March, I didn't have the first clue about what was going to happen in April. I was terrified of April. And April is tomorrow, But now I have peace about, all right, we kind of have some sort of idea because God gave me a word, start walking. Before I even need the answer, God already sent it 2 weeks early. So there's that. So same thing with April. Like the beginning of April, it's not even April yet. It's April tomorrow. But the beginning of April, everything could seem like, what are we gonna do? But by the end of April, maybe we'll have more of a concrete, like, all right, we have peace about this. This is what we're gonna do. Everything's gonna be fine. Maybe God will actually part the Red Sea for me and do the miracle that I'm waiting for before April even ends. And then all this stress, all this worry would have been for nothing. For nothing. Anyone else going through something really uncertain, following God, taking a leap of faith that to to the naked eye, to capitalism, and to just how our society runs. Anyone else going through it and feels like real alone, let me just remind you that, you know, God is with you, first of all. Let me also remind you that if God be for you, who can be against you? Who? Who can be against you? And there was another one that I saw that was like, if God has your, I think it was in Psalms or something, but it was like, if God has told you something, or if God has like guided you somewhere, like, who are you afraid of? Who are you afraid of? Not man, because man can't do nothing to you. God would have to, oh my days, do you hear what I'm saying? God would have to allow it. They cannot touch you unless God says, you can do that and they'll be fine. You can do that and I'm going to use that for their good. You hear what I'm saying? So just know that no matter what comes in front of you, God is using it for your good. And before the enemy can even touch a hair on your head, the enemy would have to get permission from God. That to say, some stuff is going to happen that you might not feel favored in or through, but just know that it's going to work out for your good. You're going to be okay. 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 Because even with Job, you know, Job went through it. But every single time, it wasn't like God gave the enemy like an unlimited pass to mess with Job. First of all, I think the whole thing, like the enemy messing with Job, that was 9 months. It wasn't even a year. That was 9 months. And I believe there were 2 separate times that the enemy had to go to God and be like, can I go ahead and do this? And God put restrictions on it. God had to allow it and then put restrictions on it and said, you can do this, but you cannot do that. You feel me? Like, God is in control. God has your back. So yeah, that's kind of what's up. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't really know what's going on with the videos anymore, but at this point, all I can be is honest. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to act like I have the answers. Not going to act like I have all the motivational words right now. Not going to act like that. Not going to act like I'm not scared because of how uncertain things are. Scared is what I feel. Notice I'm not saying that. Nervous, worried, afraid is what I feel, but it's not who I am. This is just for a moment. Just like how this morning, terrified is what I felt. But now I'm like, you know what, this could be cool. And I'm just going to document it. That's what I'm going to have to do. I'll just document it. I'll just take this right here with me. You know, like with Moses and the Red Sea, how he was holding the rod. This is my rod. Recording, speaking, all that. Yeah, this phone right here, this is my rod. And I'm going to have to lift it. So I guess this is me lifting it. With honesty, with truth, with authenticity. Yeah, I guess anytime I'm just feeling like, you know what, let me get out of my head for a second, let me just record, or let me just update. And I'm not doing this to like be pleasing to man. I'm not doing this for people to like it, to be honest. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it because this is literally on the journey to my destiny. This is part of the journey, part of the process into who God created me to be. And I'm just going to continue to try to do my best to be my higher self. I'm going to do my best to push myself, to challenge myself, to be better. And I mean, to be professional too, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will be a business owner. So, you know what I'm saying? If I'm going to post these, let's be intentional what we're putting out there. So there's that too. But yeah, also I think it would just be fun also to, yeah, I've never done this before. I've never really done this before. I'm really putting myself out there. I've always had private accounts, but as of 2 weeks ago, when God told me to start walking, all my accounts have gone public. I've posted some YouTube videos. What? That's kind of cool. So this is an interesting journey, and I guess I'm just going to document it every step of the way, and it's all for the glory of God and on the road to my destiny, my promised land. And who knows what this is going to develop into. I sure do not know what comes next, but God does. And yeah, and if this is able to help anybody, bruh, that would be beyond amazing, because how? Only through God would what's my uncertainty is able to help somebody, or I don't even know. See, like my understanding is limited, because really I'm just like, how is this going to be a blessing to somebody else? How is this gonna spread more love and more light? Just me being uncertain and being like terrified is what I feel, but somehow God might use this to bless somebody. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how, but God does. So it's literally beyond me. I just have to allow this to flow. Let the videos be what they're supposed to be, instead of me trying to like make them rigid and be like, oh, they have to be like this. Because then that leads to 1 month of not recording, when I absolutely love recording. Oh, my days. Like sports. The way I used to love me some rugby, playing all these sports. This is more. This feels like this is what I'm supposed to do. You know, speak and be myself, bruh. And it's kind of like my spirit has always known. I just like to vibe. Let's just vibe. Let's enjoy life. What? Let's have fun. Let's live. That's what I want to do. I want to live and be myself and have that be enough. Because it is enough. Because God did not make any mistakes. You feel me? So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Oh yeah, the key to what I just said is just that, you know, let this flow. Let these recordings be what they're supposed to be, in accordance with God's plan, not just me trying to make it something that it might not have been what it was supposed to be. Hope that sentence made sense. I just gotta let it flow. Just gotta let it flow. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and I have to allow it to evolve into whatever. Right, for a second there, I thought I was gonna be like a poet with some love for thought on the podcast, Podbean, Tai Show. I thought we were gonna, you know, be a poet, because I can write. I can write. I love to write. But this is where it's at right now, and we'll just see where it ends up going. All right, now I'm just rambling. But this definitely made me feel better, though. Let's be honest. This made me feel better about the decision I'm about to put out there. I am about to message my landlord and let her know that at the end of April, I am moving out. Traveling to Toronto, I think that might change, because I have no ties anywhere right now. I don't have children. Can I be honest? No friends. Just me and God. What? Separated from everything of my past. God is literally transforming me into a completely new life. Completely new life. I'm not tethered anywhere. No job. I got God. I got this voice. I got this phone. Let's do something to glorify God. Let's do something to glorify God. So I think at this state, I think we are moving to Toronto. Hold on. Chill. Traveling to Toronto for either a week in a hotel or a month in an apartment, Airbnb. I don't know if we're able to find one. And then literally, God will let me know. Probably before then, probably before the month ends or before that weekend, God will let me know. But yeah, I have no plans to go backwards. In the Bible, it says that God goes from increase to increase. God goes from glory to glory. So where I'm at right now, I'm really grateful. Definitely a level up from where I've been before. And we're just going to continue to increase. So that's where we're at. That's the update. And I guess I'll just continue to update. Yep. Thank you for listening. This was a 3-part. 3 parts. I've never done it in more than 1 part. But who knows? Maybe God has a plan for that too. Anyways, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been cool. Yeah, that is enough. Be the love you want to see in this world. Bruh, you listened to all these 3 parts. You special. You special because I almost didn't sit down and do this in 3 parts because, you feel me? Oh, we're really about to send this message, huh? No matter how afraid I might feel, I have to do it. Because I will take this leap of faith. I will. I have to. It's bigger than just about me. There are lives connected to what God is doing in my life. So I literally just have to be obedient. Turn on this recording even though I don't know exactly what I'm going to say, but all I know is that God has told me to be authentic, use my personality, use my voice, glorify Him, be honest, be love. That's all I know. So all I know is what I'm going to use. No matter how afraid I might feel, I have to do it anyway. Leap of faith. I don't see myself being in this space in May. There's nothing left for me here. So grateful for this space. It's held me down. It's been good to me. Nothing left for me here. It's time to level up. It's time to go to the next level. Whoo! Yep, I'm going to be documenting this because I feel better through this. Yep. So I guess anytime it gets a little bit scary, I guess I'll turn it on too. Anyways, thank you for listening. For real. Thank you for taking the time to actually listen for real. Yep. Don't know what this is going to develop into. Not the first clue, but I'm here and I'm going to show up. And if you're up for the ride, I appreciate you. On some real, I appreciate you. Cool. Be the love you want to see in this world. I'm going to try as well. We in this together. Do my best to be the love I want to see in this world as well. The best way I can. Let's be on this journey together. Be the love you want to see in this world. Peace. Love.